Good morning, Monday morning, Monday edition. We also have, today's the first day, it's gonna be the first day of spring, right? The spring equinox today. I think it's at 5:41 p.m. Eastern time is officially when it becomes spring. So that's exciting. We're gonna go no music on this live because this live is gonna be posted over on YouTube also. So thanks everyone who's joining here live on TikTok, and if you're watching this recording over on YouTube, appreciate that too. Good to have you on both platforms. Appreciate all the likes coming in from TikTok. Already over 400 likes. Appreciate you all tapping the screen. Super kind of you. Hope everyone's having a good morning. We have 8 orders to ship out from over the weekend, so a little bit below average in terms of total sales for the weekend, but we have some good sales going out the door. 4 eBay sales, 3 Poshmark sales, and 1 Mercari sale going out the door. So we'll do everything. We'll grab all these orders out from inventory. If you haven't seen the storage for all my inventory, you'll get a chance to see that. We'll grab all the orders. We'll go through the entire shipping process, and of course we'll talk dollars and cents, how much I paid for these items, how much it's going to cost me to ship these out, what are all the fees involved in this, and then ultimately how much profit. If this is your first time joining, what I do is I buy stuff at thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, and even clearance sections at retail stores. And I sell those items online on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Depop, and Grailed. And every morning I go live at 9:30 a.m. during the week, weekdays, 9:30 a.m. And I share with you exactly what sold and go through the whole process of shipping it. Great place to ask questions because not only will I answer questions, but there are right now 79 other folks, most of whom are resellers, most of whom are smarter resellers than I. So great place to ask questions because you'll get answers from me, but also some other folks in the chat. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you. Looks like that Casa Grande, that's getting warm down there. You must be getting excited. Your move is coming up pretty soon. Appreciate the gifts coming in from Mushroom. Appreciate those dogs. Super kind of you. Good morning, Matt from Mad Scar Flips. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow, Miss Blaylock. You'll get a notification whenever I go live. I'll do a live thrift Tuesday at 1 o'clock. So tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern time, we'll do a live thrift. So you'll get that notification too. Yeah, thanks everyone who joined the live, the random live, the watch party of, I guess it was a watch party of Wayne, but really a watch party of Barry watching Wayne. Kind of a cool matrix thing. Anyway, let's go. All I've done so far is I've made out my thank you cards to my customers, so made those out, and then I took down all the items off of Vendu, marked them as sold so they don't sell twice. Otherwise, you're going to be along for this whole process, getting this stuff shipped out. So let's, without further ado, let's go out to the garage, to our daily field trip, and we'll grab our orders. If you haven't subscribed over on YouTube, I'd love to have you over on YouTube. We just hit 800 subscribers over the weekend. Pretty excited about that. So thanks everybody for supporting me over on YouTube as well. Yeah, last night was that was interesting to say the least. Thanks for everyone who joined for that. I don't know why you did or why you hung out, but I appreciate you being there. Pretty morning here in Asheville. I don't know that there's a cloud anywhere to be had in the sky. Holy Toledo, is it pretty out. It's chilly. We'll do a quote here in a little bit. Trisha, yeah, thank you for the reminder. Appreciate that. We'll do our morning quote here in a little bit. Good morning, TJ. All right, here we are in the garage. 1 car garage. The car stays outside, not in here. That gives us room to store normal Asheville person's stuff like skis and mountain bikes and crash pads and all that, but also more importantly to store business inventory on this side, and then on this side it's mostly packing materials or backup packing materials. So good morning, good morning. Appreciate the subscription over on YouTube, Midwest Exchange. Good to have you over there. Appreciate your support. Appreciate it. All right, let's get picking these orders. So first item, an Abercrombie & Fitch. This is one of those, I think it's called the Big Shirt is the model here. Abercrombie & Fitch, vintage piece here. That's in D1. This sold on eBay. Here we go. And all these bins here. If this is your first time joining, bin D1, I put that in the custom SKU field when I list the item on eBay and on Poshmark and in Vendu. And so when it sells, I know right where the item is. I feel like this is an older item, so I might have to go fishing for this one. Here it is. Yep, Abercrombie & Fitch, older tag on this, and it says Big Shirt. These actually sell really well for me. Big shirt. I don't pick up a ton of Abercrombie and Fitch, but older shirt, nice plaid pattern like this, and the big shirt. It's like an oversized, relaxed fit shirt. This is a size XL. I didn't bring a bag out with me to bring all these orders in, but I'll probably have a random box laying around. Here we go. Thanks everyone for joining. There's a million things you could be doing right now. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I gotta ship out orders every morning, but gosh, it's a lot more fun when you get to do it with all your friends. Appreciate you being here. Good morning, Mom to Nicholas. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Sugar. All right, next item is that's inside. Actually, I sold a blazer. We'll get that. That's in the closet inside. Next up is a Carhartt shirt. This sold on Poshmark. That's in A4. A lot of quick flips today. A lot of stuff that was in inventory for like less than a month, or in some cases less than a week. Here's a quick flip Carhartt shirt. Long sleeve button down plaid, size 3XL, big size there. That sold on Poshmark. Went back and forth with a customer on that one. Finally accepted an offer for 26 bucks, and buyer pays shipping on Poshmark. All right, next up is a pair of Nike golf pants. I didn't have these very long. I just listed these. C4. C4. I think these sold in less than 2 weeks. We'll go over all the stats when we go back inside. C4, Nike golf pants. There we go. Appreciate all the gifts coming in. Appreciate y'all. Midsummer's getting her free Panera drink. What is it? $11.99 for your monthly coffee subscription at Panera Bread. I love it. All right, so those Nike golf pants sold for full asking price, $25. Buyer pays shipping. That was a Poshmark sale. Nike golf pants, big size. I think they're 40 by 30. I love picking up those Nike golf pants, and this is the time of year to sell stuff like that. Next up is a Peter Millar summer comfort shirt. Love picking these up. S2. Where is S2? Here he goes. This is it right here. This is it. So Peter Millar summer comfort. There's that tag right there. With Peter Millar, the better stuff is the stuff that's like the polyester or nylon. That's what people are looking for. Evelyn, thanks for sharing the live. That's kind of you. Are your clothes vacuum sealed? These are what you call clear poly bags or suffocation warning bags. So see that suffocation warning on there? So it has a self-adhesive, but no, they're not vacuum sealed. How many listings do you have currently? I think I'm sitting at like 440 listings, somewhere in that ballpark. If you want to check out my eBay store, you can click on my name, and all my stores, all my shipping supplies, everything's linked up there. That Peter Millar sold for, I think, best offer, $27. I feel like I could have got a little bit more money for that, but whatever, it's gone. Made some profit on it. Did you even sleep last night? You were up so late. I fell asleep listening to you. Cindy, appreciate you being on late with us last night. I don't know why. I don't know why I was on or why anyone even joined, but I do appreciate y'all being there. I slept a little bit for sure. I didn't sleep well last night, but I did sleep. LL Bean Seersucker. This is in S4. I picked up 3 of these LL Bean Seersuckers. I was on a live thrift just a couple weeks ago. Picked up 3, older tag here, older LL Bean tag. This is a seersucker weave, so these sell better than just like a regular button-down like dress shirt or whatever. You are the captain of industry. Thanks for the follow, Arrow. Welcome aboard, Janet. We appreciate you sharing the live. That's super kind of you. South Texas Resell is in the house. Hey, Arlen, how are you? Reisner is in the house. LL Bean. I think that sold for full asking price, $26 plus shipping on eBay. So good sale price for an LL Bean shirt, but again, it's that seersucker weave. And an older tag, that helps too. They don't make them like they used to, right? Appreciate everybody being here. Happy Monday. Happy first day of spring. 5:41 is technically 5:41 p.m. Eastern time is technically the spring equinox. How about it? All right, Brooks Brothers. Here's another item that you always got to look beyond the brand. Brooks Brothers is just a mediocre brand, but some things sell really well in Brooks Brothers. I had never sold one of these before. Never found one before. And I found two of them on the live thrift just this last week. I actually found, where is it? I think you're in here. Here it is. So I found 3 terry cloth shirts. 2 of them were Brooks Brothers. One of them was a Marine Layer, which is a new brand for me. But this is a terry cloth Brooks Brothers. I think I've sold one other terry cloth shirt in the whole history of me doing this, my reselling career. It was a Ralph Lauren terry cloth. That's a Brooks Brothers terry cloth. Sold super fast. I picked up 2 of them. One of them is already out the door. That one sold for, I think it sold for 25 bucks on a best offer. We'll have to double check that when we get inside. It sold for $30, free shipping on Mercari. $30 free shipping on Mercari for that one. So nice quick sale. I still have another one of those. I have a navy blue one. And I think that's it that's out here. We got that one. We got 2 more items we got to pick out of that's inside. I think this is everything out here. Yep. We just got 2 more blazers we got to grab from inside. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So 8 total orders. 6 of them are out here. The other 2 are inside. Those terries are selling. I still got one more Brooks Brothers terry cloth, and I have that Marine Layer terry cloth. Oh no, Travis, I hope you're doing. Oh, that was a bad idea. Shirts down. Yeah, Travis, thanks for hanging out last night. What a silly evening. All right, we got this. We can do it. Good morning, Ruth. How are you? Pretty day out here. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's cold though. I can almost see my breath. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that, Ruth. Appreciate the hot dogs coming in. If you do miss some parts of this live because you're busy doing stuff, getting the kids off to school, doing work, whatever it might be, I'm gonna pop this live up on YouTube later on today, so you can watch it back. If you're not subscribed over on YouTube, I'd love to have you over there too. Let's see, what do we got to do? That works. Missed a field trip, Ruth. Good to have you. Ben, thank you for the follow. Appreciate having you. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow, Kathy. Love our new followers coming on. Also love our OG folks like Tina is in the house. Rescue Resell Renee is in the house. Another OG, longtime TikTok friend. Just back from vacation, 22 sales while I was gone. Isn't that nice, coming back orange-blooded to some money? I hope you had a nice vacation. I'd love to hear what you were up to, if you feel like sharing. Why do people play games setting offers for 3 then 5? I know, huh? I respect people trying to get the best possible price. Like people work hard for their money. They want to get their best possible price. But yeah, $3 and $5 is crazy. I hate when people are just kind of like being insulting. The day job has kept me away in the AM. I hear you. You're working hard over there. I trust it. We were live with RZ, and then we got off. I found all these shenanigans are going on. Yeah. I think I was on that RZ live, and then realized that there were shenanigans, and then played a part in that. Cruising the Bahamas, then 2 days in Clearwater. That sounds great. It's a spring break down there too, right? Spring break in Clearwater. I hope you had a nice time. That sounds great. Don't forget to balance an egg today. That's right. Spring equinox. Balance your egg. I've never tried that before. We're going no music today because this is going to go up on YouTube, so we don't want to get a copyright thing. I do like it better when we have music going. All right, let's get shipping. As always, you get to vote. We sold items on 3 platforms, so eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. So you get to vote which one are we going to ship out first, eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari. Drop your vote down below. The votes are coming in. eBay. Where do you live thrift? Tomorrow I'm going to be at a Goodwill in Asheville, Asheville, North Carolina. Okay, got some votes coming in for Poshmark, eBay. Okay, a lot of votes coming in. This will be an unofficial count here. Looks like eBay. Looks like eBay came in first. Do you have any advice? I got banned from my eBay, got really sick and family during COVID. I'm not sure like what the situation is. Sorry to hear that you got sick. I think it's Renee. It might be Renee. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but sorry that it sounds like you got sick. Sorry you had a hard time there. I would just reach out to eBay and explain yourself. See if you can get a good rep on the phone that'll help you out. Yeah, I don't know all the details, so it'd be hard for me to say anything more than, yeah, reach out to eBay and see if they can help you out. Going to our favorite thrift in St. Pete today. Are you going to tell us what that favorite thrift is, or are you going to keep that secret? Either way, that's cool with me, Mrs. Humphrey. All right, looks like eBay is going to be our first order of business. Let me get eBay up and going. All these shipping labels we're going to print right through eBay because eBay offers a good USPS discount. All right. So first up is this LL Bean seersucker. Seersucker always sells a little bit quicker for me than other items from the same brand. That is true for LL Bean as well. This sold for $26 plus $5.95 shipping, so the buyer's all in for $31.95 on this shirt. And this is going to go USPS first class because it weighs under a pound. We're going to ship it in a 9x12 poly bag. Can someone help Renee out and find a customer service phone number for eBay? Could someone do that? I know sometimes that can be tricky to find, but maybe somebody can do that nice and quick for you. All right, so this first order is going out to Betty. Betty is in, let's see, where is Betty? Thank you for your order, Betty. Appreciate you. You're probably not watching, but sending you positive vibes anyway. It's going to Betty in Gardnerville, Nevada. So going clear across the country. This is going from Asheville, North Carolina to Gardnerville, Nevada. Throw that on the scale. That's going to come in at 10 ounces. So that'll go at a 12-ounce rate, USPS first class. And that shipping label will be $5.33. Feel free to ask any questions if you have them. This is a good place to ask questions. I know shipping always elicits, I don't know, stress, questions, confusion sometimes. Wayne says it's easiest when you have eBay call you. What percentage do you promote? I promote on eBay between 2 and 6%, depending on the item. On a work call, just watching you with no audio, tap in the screen to see how many I can get. Travis, I appreciate you. That's awesome. I know you can't hear me, Travis, but you get a thumbs up. Hope your work call is going well. All right, first item is out the door, $5.33 on that shipping label. We'll go over all the costs and profits for this thing. So $5.33. We're going to go into Jason's reseller spreadsheet here. Love this spreadsheet. If you're looking for a spreadsheet just to get a little bit more organized with your business and your numbers, I do have one linked. If you go to chris@peak.com or if you click on my profile, you'll see the reseller spreadsheet. I'm a big fan of this. I'm also a big fan of Jason's who made this. All right, so that LL Bean seersucker, I picked that up at a thrift store, let's see, at a Goodwill on March the 5th. So that item took 14 days to sell. It sold on eBay. I paid $5 for it. Sold on eBay for $26 plus $5.95 shipping. The shipping label cost me $5.33, and after eBay's fees, I made a profit of $17.20 on that LL Bean shirt. So $17 in the bank. All right, next eBay sale. Let me just mark this. We still got 3 more eBay sales and we'll switch to Posh. We got 3 Posh orders and we got 1 Mercari order. So we'll do actually we'll ship on Pirate Ship for that Mercari order. that time that the internet worked. That was cool. Could you have sent in tieback envelopes? Well, that's going first class, so those tieback envelopes are for USPS priority, Anna. So if I was going to use the tieback envelope, I would have to ship it priority. But it was under £1, so I didn't want to do that because first class will be cheaper. It was $5.33 to ship that first class. Priority probably would have been like $8. Maybe more like $9 since it was going all the way to Vegas. Okay, so the next item going out the door is this vintage Abercrombie shirt. I don't pick up all Abercrombie, but I pick up these older tag Abercrombies, particularly when they say big shirt on them. You can see right there it says big shirt. It's like an oversized shirt. They sell pretty well for me. This one did take a little while to sell. It sold for full asking price, $26 plus $5.95 shipping. So this is going to Mark. Mark is in Seattle, Washington, again, going clear across the country. Thank you, Mark, for your order. Appreciate that. What selling platform works best for you? I sell on 5 different platforms. eBay is about 51% of my sales in 2022 were on eBay, so that was my biggest platform. But I do sell on 5 platforms. Poshmark is always my second biggest. Great question. Crackle mode. Man, sorry about that. Hopefully that fixes it. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate you all. Sorry about the noise. So this is again going in a 9x12 poly bag. This will go USPS first class. We're going to print this shipping label through eBay. Throw that on the scale. It's going to come in at 14 ounces, so that's going to go at a 1 pound rate, which will be a little bit more expensive, but it will still be USPS first class. That'll be $6.78 going to Seattle, Washington. Do you cross-post all items? I do. Using eBay poly. Oh, that's a good idea. I could have done that. I'll do that on the next one. Thank you for that reminder, Evelyn. I always forget to use those. We'll remember this time. Do I have enough? I have more eBay. So let's go over that. The cost of that one. So $6.78 was that shipping label. All right, we'll go back into our reseller spreadsheet, mark that as sold, and put in our cost. $6.78. Okay. So that one took a little while to sell. I picked up that vintage Abercrombie shirt at a thrift store, at a Goodwill. That was November the 1st. So it took 136 days to sell. It did sell on eBay for $26 plus $5.95 shipping. My cost on that item was $5. That's what I paid for it. Shipping cost was $6.78, and after eBay fees, I get a profit of $15.75. So a little bit of a slower sale. And that was a, let's see, big shirt. Yeah, that was a big shirt Abercrombie. A little bit of a slower sale, 136 days. All right, next eBay order. Okay, we won't use one of these. We got 2 blazers going out the door. Those are our next 2 orders. Fitting at 9. Reisner, have a great day. Just do like Amazon and put the sticker trash into the package. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's sloppy. I wouldn't do that. All right, so this first one is a Joseph A. Banks. I don't pick up a ton of Joseph A. Banks, so don't go running off this live and go to the thrift store and buy a whole bunch of Joseph A. Banks. I picked this up for a couple reasons. Number one, and you're going to see a nice little pattern on that. So that's something that's going to lower the supply, is that pattern. There's not going to be many that are listed that same pattern. Next up is the size. This is a size 50 XL. See if I can show you the size tag here. All right, here we go. 50 XL, which is not extra large, that's extra long. It's also a wool and silk blend. So this has got 3 things going for it. Really, really big size, nice pattern, and the fact that it's a silk and wool blend. All those things lower the supply, lower my competition on eBay and Poshmark, and made this a really quick sale. This sold actually in less than 24 hours. but the buyer took about 3 days to finally come around and pay for it, but the initial order came in 3 days. So all I do is I turn this jacket inside out, fold it in half. Snap Dabble is in the house, good morning. And then I'm just going to fold this into thirds. There we go. So what that's doing is it's putting the buttons on the inside. Again, all the exterior of the jacket's all on the inside and it's all protected. And the buttons are protected. Then I'm going to put it in a 19 by 14 poly bag. And I'm going to put it in a 1092 USPS priority box. So here's that bag, 19 by 14. I use these a lot for blazers, for suits, but also for like winter jackets and things like that won't fit into the smaller bags. What's nice by folding it this way too, A, it's easy, it doesn't take me a lot of time, but B, these jackets really don't get too wrinkled up when you do it this way. So it's going to arrive to the customer and not just be like it came out of the wrinkle machine. This is going to Bernard. Thank you, Bernard, for your order. So this 1095, or sorry, this 1914 poly bag is going to protect that jacket from any kind of moisture it might run into along the way. And I'm gonna, before I put it in the 1092 box, I'm just gonna check where it's going because I do have some different options in terms of saving money on this one. So this is going to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Okay, so this is going to go priority mail, and it is going to go in this 1092 box. What do you call the pattern? I would call that a window pane check pattern. Would be what I would refer that to. I don't think I put window pane in the. I didn't put that in the item title. There just wasn't enough room for it. But that was what I would refer to that pattern as. Window pane check. And this box right here, that's that 1092 box. This is free from USPS.com. That 19 by 14 poly bag, I have those exact bags linked in my Amazon reseller shopping list, which is if you click on my name and you go to my website, you can click on that Amazon reseller shopping list and see the exact 19 by 14 bags I use. Not all poly bags are made the same, and sometimes getting the cheapest price isn't your smartest move. All the vendors that I have linked are high quality vendors that deliver fast and have good consistent product. So anything I link up there is stuff that I use, and I use pretty much every day. Looking outside, the horses are out across the street. All right, throw this on the scale. That's going to come in at 2 pounds 7 ounces, so that's going to go at a 3 pound rate. And because that's in a USPS priority box, I got to ship that USPS priority. Those boxes come in at they're about 14 by 12 by 3. So that's going to be $8.31 going from Asheville, North Carolina, all the way to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It was cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Smoky Mountain, thanks for popping in. Hope you have a great day. I got a pile waiting to be photographed, but other than that, all listings are done. Nice job, Snappy D. Just picked up Brooks Brothers sport coat. Great shape. Giving it a try. Love to hear that, Arlen. A lot of money to be made in sport coats and suits. Actually, the next one that I'm going to ship out is a pretty good profit item. Really quick sale on that one, too. Both of these sport coats I just listed this past week. I listed 13 jackets last week, and 2 of them are already sold. So this is going USPS priority. That's $8.31. So we'll go back to our spreadsheet and we'll pop in these numbers. So I picked that Joseph A. Banks blazer. Again, it was a big size 50 XL. Picked that up on February the 21st, but I just listed it last week. So it was in my possession for a grand total of 24 days. I paid $8 for it. It sold for $30 plus $10.95 shipping. After the shipping label and my eBay fees, I ended up with a profit of $19 on that Joseph A. Banks blazer. Again, I only pick those up if they're a big size and they have a nice pattern, and preferably too if it's something like silk or linen. But I don't pick up all Joseph A. Banks. Not no more. I used to pick up a lot of them. All right, so our next blazer is a Ralph Lauren blazer. Like your setup and tall table. Did you build that? Nope. It's a Husky table. It's an adjustable workbench. I have 2 of them actually. I have the exact ones I use linked again in my Amazon reseller shopping list that's linked up above. Do you recommend keeping suits together or separating? Do you recommend keeping suits together or separating? I'm not sure I understand the question, RZ. I'm sorry. I've got a pile of 5 or so stained items I need to work on. I got a pile of like, I think 2 or 3 stained items too, so I'm with you. Sometimes they'll sit until I get a good batch of them. So this Ralph Lauren, nope, that's not it. Is this it? Yep. I just picked this up on a live thrift maybe 2 weeks ago. I just listed it the other day. It took, I think, 2 or 3 days to sell. So this is a Ralph Lauren. I pick up a ton of Ralph Lauren. I'll show you the tag here. This is a Ralph Lauren. But the size here is size 48R. Yep, 48R. It's 100% wool. Got a nice kind of subtle check pattern to it. If it's a big size and it has like a check pattern like that, I don't know if you can see that, they sell really fast for me. So I was not surprised that this sold really fast. Sorry, there we go. Good morning, Laura. Hope you're doing well. Sell them as a full suit or list as 2 separate items. My thought is it's easier for sizing needs. If I had the full suit in this, I would 100% list that as a 2-piece suit. I wouldn't separate them. It's got to sell a lot better together as a suit. It'll sell faster, and you'll get a better profit margin if you sell it together as a suit. Suits sell faster than blazers by a pretty good margin. All right, so here we go. Got to turn this inside out. There, thank you, RZ, for the gifts. Appreciate that. You can ask questions and get answers, and you don't have to give gifts, but I do appreciate it. A little crooked here. All right, so we got that fold into a little suit jacket torta. We're going to put that in a 19 by 14 poly bag. I feel like we just did this. This one sold for good, better money than the last one. So this is a better profit item. All right, so this is going to, what is it going to? This is going to Michael. Thank you, Michael. Michael is in Rockville Center, New York. All right, we're going to put this in a 1092 box. I thought I grabbed 2. Well, I have one over here. Here's another one of these 1092 boxes. Again, these are free at USPS.com. If you use a priority box, then you have to ship it priority. That's going to weigh in at exactly a 2-pound rate. So that'll actually save us a little bit of money. I thought it was going to go at a 3-pound rate. So that'll be $8.82 going from Asheville, North Carolina up to Rockville Center, New York. Thank you, Michael, for your order. $8.82 on that shipping label. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. Hope your sales were good. Love to hear about your sales too. If you had a good weekend, I'd love to hear about it. If it wasn't such a great weekend, I'd love to hear about that too. And if you had some like cool sales, stuff that you're excited about or things that you found over the weekend, I think we'd all love to hear about that. All right, back into the spreadsheet, $8.82 on that shipping label. So that item sold for $44 plus $10.95 shipping. I picked up that blazer on March the 10th. So that was in my inventory for a grand total of 7 days. That sold on Friday. And so buyer paid all in $54.95 after shipping fees. I'll end up with a profit of $30.74 on that one. $30.74. Yeah, well, man, what's up? How are you doing, Frenchie? Hope you're doing well. Mic is messed up. Oh, looks like it. Sorry about those mic issues. I think we're back. You that peak, I like it. Can't hear you. You can hear me now. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So that order went out the door. I'm not sure when the mic cut out or whatever, but that was $30.74 in profit off that Ralph Lauren blazer. And we had that in our inventory for a grand total of 7 days. It was listed for like 2 or 3 days. All right, so that's all our eBay orders. We're going to switch over to Poshmark now. We got 3 Poshmark orders, and then we have 1 Mercari order left to go. So Poshmark. First up is this Carhartt shirt. So it's a big size Carhartt 3X. Nice plaid pattern on this. There we go. Appreciate y'all letting me know about the mic. I finally got enough inventory that I had to get some shelves to store. Nice job. I like it. Raisin, what's the name? Raisin Brand. Building up that business. I love to hear that. Good for you. Really cool. So all those Poshmark orders, I love shipping on Poshmark because it's all flat rate, USPS priority up to 5 pounds. So buyer pays $7.99. I'm going to use one of these USPS priority Tyvek envelopes. They're free from USPS.com. I could put them in whatever I want. I'm just going to use these because they're free. I could use my poly bags, but why not use these free ones? And as always, we do not trust government adhesive. So we're going to use a piece of tape here. That was probably overkill on the tape, but whatever. And I already printed off these shipping labels because they're all flat rate, so I don't have to weigh these items. So this is going to Denise. Denise is in Downey, California. It's a town name I haven't heard of before. Just like that, super easy. Poshmark's out the door. The stats on that item, I picked it up on February the 21st at a thrift store. I paid $5 for that Carhartt shirt. And it took a grand total of 26 days to sell, so nice quick flip there. Sold for $25, buyer paid shipping. And after my Poshmark fees, I made a $14 profit on that Carhartt shirt. Size 3XL, big size there. That buyer, by the way, started their first offer was at $10, and they slowly came all the way up and finally agreed to $25. So don't be afraid to negotiate with people. Even if you feel like they're lowballing you, in that case, sure, that person's lowballing me. The item was listed for 29 bucks and they gave me a $10 offer, but ultimately they came up and they wanted the shirt and they paid my 25. If they're going to haggle with you, you can haggle back with them. That one's out the door. And $14 in profit. Next up is a pair of Nike golf pants. These weren't in inventory very long at all. I just picked these up on the 10th. So March the 10th, they were in my inventory for a grand total of 9 days. Sold on Poshmark for 25 bucks. I'm going to show you these. You're not going to be able to really see anything because it's just a plain black pair of golf pants. Big size here, size 40 by 32. So these Nike dry fit golf pants. These will again go in one of these Tyvek envelopes. Free at USPS.com. Use any software to list on multiple platforms. I do. I use Vendoo. I've been using Vendoo for 1.5 years now. It'll be 2 years in June, coming up on that. Big fan of Vendoo. I have a link up in my profile if you want to check it out. There's a free trial. If you use that link, not only do you get a free trial, but if you do join up, decide to subscribe, you'll get 25% off your first month too. Big fan of Vendu. Happy to answer questions about it. So this is going out to Jake. Jake is in Cairo, Georgia. It's another town name I never heard of before. Cairo, Georgia. It's kind of fun seeing where all the, I think it's fun seeing where all the stuff's going, huh? Yo, Southern Treasures. Mac is in the house. What's up, Mac? Hope you're doing well. If you're not following Southern Treasures, maybe consider clicking on Mac's name, Southern Treasures. Give her a follow. Great reseller, puts out really great content. Just a good human being. I think you'll enjoy following her. I enjoy following her, and I like her content, so I think maybe you will too. Consider giving her a follow. I'm in Georgia and never heard of Cairo. There you go. Do you create your listings in Vendu, or do you list them? I list on eBay, and then I import them all into Vendu, and then from Vendu I list them out to the other platforms. That's just the way I do things. You can create the listings directly in Vendu. Some people do that. I've just always listed right into eBay. It's just the way I roll, but you can do it either way. Did you click on Southern Treasure's name yet? Did you give Mac a follow? I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, we got another order out. Poshmark, here's our last Poshmark, then we have a Mercari. So this is a Peter Millar shirt. This is going out to Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. You're probably not watching, but we're sending you positive vibes anyway. Peter Millar, Summer Comfort. Accepted an offer of $27 on this. I probably could have got a little bit more for it. Nice stripe pattern, size XL, which is a good size. And it's golf season. It's March. It has arrived. This will go in a Tyvek envelope. Thank you again, Brittany. Brittany's in New Orleans, Louisiana. Do we have anybody from New Orleans in the house this morning? I imagine New Orleans probably gets pretty wild for spring break, even though it's not like a beach destination. I would imagine it gets pretty busy for college kids looking to party over spring break. Would that be a fair assumption? All right, our third Poshmark out the door. We'll go over the stats for that one. I paid $5 for that shirt at a thrift store. That was on January the 24th. Actually kind of surprised that took so long. So 54 days for that to sell. Still an above average speed for a sale. For me, average is about 70 days, so that's 54. Still a pretty quick sale. Sold for $27, buyer paid shipping. My cost was $5, and after Poshmark fees, I'll make a $16.60 profit on that. I forget to tell you about the stats on the Nike golf pants. Did I tell you the stats? Those sold in 9 days. Buyer paid $25 plus shipping on Poshmark. And after shipping and my cost of goods and fees, that would be $15 profit on those Nike golf pants. So we got some golf stuff going out the door. All right, our last item is a Mercari sale. Just put out a new video this morning. Nice. Go check out Mac's new video, Southern Treasure, with a new video. And come back, go watch it right now and let us know what you think about it. Come bring us some feedback. Where were you live last night? I was here at the house. Probably some town with like one family. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Appreciate everybody being here. My work is so much more fun when you have 80 of your friends hanging out with you. Well, you're just doing this like mundane shipping and going through the numbers and accounting and all that stuff. So glad that y'all enjoy this, and it makes it a lot more fun for me. All right, mark these sold in my spreadsheet and move on. We got one Mercari sale, and we're going to ship this out using Pirate Ship. All right, so this is going to Jessica. So this is a really cool find. Brooks Brothers terry cloth. I've never found a Brooks Brothers terry cloth, but we found two last week on that live thrift. And if you're not up to speed, if you haven't subscribed over on YouTube, I'd love to have you on YouTube. I put live thrift videos up on YouTube. So I live thrift here on TikTok. I chat with y'all. Y'all share with me ideas. You tell me about brands that I don't know nothing about. And then eventually, well, usually that same night or the next day, I'll put that recording up on YouTube so that you can watch it. Maybe you were at work when I was live or you missed some of it. You were dropping the kiddos off at school or something like that. You can go watch it over on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed over on YouTube, give me a click on my name and go to my website and you can see, I think it's the top link, get you over to YouTube. Just hit 800 subscribers over the weekend. Pretty excited about that. So thanks y'all for your support. So this Brooks Brothers shirt, I put this in a 9x12 poly bag. Gosh, that's gonna weigh in at just exactly a pound. That's gonna, wow, that ended up being heavier than I thought. So just exactly a pound, so that will go first class. All right. That's going to Jessica. Jessica's in South Hempstead? South Hempstead, New York. Hempstead. I've never heard that name before. Looks not Hampstead, Hempstead. Thank you for the dogs, Turtle Cam. Appreciate that. Super kind of you. D-Real is in the house. Sorry you're late. No worries. You get to see the last order going out the door. And this is a Mercari order. It's going out pirate ship. It's going to go first class, USPS first class via pirate ship. The Mercari shipping on this would have been $7.40. This is $6.22 by going through pirate ship. Oop. I'm out of labels. Got another stack ready to go. Try this again. Boom. We'll go over all the stats for this item here. This is a quick flip. And first I'm going to copy and paste from pirate ship. I'm going to put that tracking number into the order here on Mercari. So I'm going to click confirm shipment, USPS, and then just paste in that tracking number. Cool. Now the buyer knows that their item is on the way. Thank you, Jessica, for your order. We'll go back into the spreadsheet here, and that was $6.22 on that shipping label. Okay. So I picked up that Brooks Brothers terry cloth shirt on Tuesday's live thrift. You can watch that full recording if you want. It's up on YouTube right now. Took 4 days for that item to sell. Brooks Brothers terry cloth sold for $30, free shipping on Mercari. After the cost of shipping and my cost of goods and the fees to Mercari, end up with a profit of $14.61 on that. So I paid $5 and got that $5 back and got another $14.61 in profit, just like that, 4 days. Love those quick flips. Would love to hear your everyone's option about wooden backdrops. Looking at new ones today. I think the wooden backdrops look good. I'm still going to be I think until somebody convinces me otherwise, I'll still be a a devotee to the clean, plain white background because that's what Google wants for your items to get indexed and show up on Google better. You want those white backgrounds. So that's what Google wants. And you might say, well, why do you care about what Google wants? Well, eBay, Grailed, Mercari, Poshmark, they pay to have their items show up in Google searches in that like eBay or I guess in that Google shopping thing. So yeah, for me, I'm going to stick white background until Google stops looking for those things. But that's a big part of selling online is people that aren't actually searching in the platform. They're searching on Google and they're finding your Poshmark or your eBay listings. So to me, white background all day. I do like the look of the wood background, but I'm going to stick white for my business. So you don't have to use Mercari shipping. You can do ship on your own and you can offer free shipping to the buyer. And then you print out your own labels. So that item, I listed it for, I think, $29. No, what did I list it for? So on eBay, it was listed at $29 plus $6 shipping. On Mercari, all I do is I mark it up by that $6 shipping. So Mercari, I listed it for $35, free shipping. What's the app called for pics? Photo Room. I have a link up in my profile for it, Photo Room. I do love the simplicity of the white too. Very good point. Yeah, and I'm not going to dissuade you from getting the wood background. The wood background to me looks really nice. I like it, but Google likes white background. So that's for me. It's not about aesthetics or what I like. It's like what's got to work and it's got to help my sales. So that's the way I do it. And I use Photo Room if you're wondering to get me that white background. You don't need anything fancy, by the way. You can get something fancy. Look how bad my background is. It's just this wall here with between the two closet doors, door handles. So I just use Photo Room to get rid of all that. And it gives it a nice, clean, crisp white background. And that's what Google likes. So no fancy backdrop or anything from me. I do like when people have it. Everyone does their business a little different and I respect it. But that's what I do. There you go. There you go. All right, so all our orders are done. Let me just double check and see if anything else came in while we were flapping our gums here. I guess I was flapping my gums, you were listening. I don't think so. No, I think we're good. That's all our orders. So 8 orders out the door. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna box up this close up this bin here. Bring this outside. I don't go to the post office. I just schedule pickups. So you can go to USPS.com, schedule a pickup at your house, and your postal worker will come get this stuff. My postal worker, Dee, is amazing. I usually forget to schedule, and she just comes anyway. I definitely forgot to schedule yesterday, but she always drives by every morning anyway. So she just looks up, and if this bin's out here, she pulls on in and picks it up. So obviously the road's right here, so it's easy for her to spot. And since I put stuff out every morning, it's like a routine for her. Oh, that's right, Trisha, thank you. Supposedly Google announced yesterday that they will no longer require the white background. That's interesting. I'll have to double check that. Thank you for sharing, Domerski. So as always, I'll share a quote with you. Today's quote's actually fun. I like today's quote. I like every day's quote, but I'm excited about today's quote. I share a quote that kind of slaps me over the head in the morning. Figure if I need to hear it, there's probably somebody else out there that needs to hear the same thing. So here's today's quote. It's from an account on Facebook called Amazing. I get a lot of great quotes from them. Without further ado. Once you carry your own water, you'll learn the value of every drop. Let me know what you think about that quote down below. Appreciate everybody hanging out for a little bit today. Happy Monday. Happy spring equinox. So first day of spring, officially 5:41 Eastern time today. It is finally spring. Wishing everybody an awesome day. Hope you have some great sales. If you're outsourcing today, I hope you find some really cool stuff. Maybe you take the second to look up a brand that you never heard of before and it ends up being an awesome selling brand and you learn something new. So hopefully that happens today and maybe you'll come back and share what you found with us tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be shipping out tomorrow's orders. Hopefully a whole bunch of orders tomorrow. Appreciate everybody's support it's fun hanging out with y'all, just doing my work, but you get to do it with 73 of your closest friends on TikTok. So appreciate you hanging out. It makes it a lot more fun for me. Happy spring, yes to you. Arlene, bring spring on. I love it. I'm thankful for water pipes. That's good to share gratitude like that, Turtle Cam. Everyone, peace out. See you tomorrow.